Do you want to hear how quickly your life can change? If you do, then you're going to want to hear my story right here. Hi friend, Kathleen here, Chief Wealth Creator and founder of Diamond Academy. We specialize in manifestation and law of attraction for purpose-driven entrepreneurs. I want to thank you for tuning in and for subscribing. If you haven't already done so, why don't you do that now and click the bell to get notified of any new content that will come throughout the week. 3 years ago, my life looked very different. I was a registered nurse in a good paying job in healthcare, and I was highly educated. 2 bachelor's degrees, a master's degree, and I was always seeking more. I worked all day, commuted, went to work, was in meetings and offices, and I thought I had done the best that I could do. I was making $100,000 a year. I was being promoted, but there was something in my life that was completely missing, and I felt the need for more. That's when I got to my lowest point. I decided to seek out an opportunity to do something different, and I thought that it would change the course of my life. I started an online business and started working it in the little times throughout my day when I wasn't already at work, when I wasn't a mom and getting the kids ready for bed, and when I wasn't being a wife and caretaker for everything in the house. And what I found was that it got really, really hard. I was burnt out, I was tired, success wasn't coming fast enough, and I was so focused on trying to be my best, healthiest, most successful version that I got myself sick. And so this is where I started fainting 3 to 5 times a week. My body wasn't able to keep up with everything that I was doing. I ended up in and out of hospital. I ended up at the doctor's office with multiple tests. I had to go off work. I had my driver's license taken away, and I couldn't be alone with my daughters because of the fear that I would fall unconscious in front of them with no one there to help. This was a pivotal moment in my life because I did not see a way out. Then came my aha moment. In September of 2019, I was seeking to grow my business further. I had taken my nursing career and I had completely put it on hold. And I wanted to go all in working for myself. And this is where I found Bob Proctor and the law of attraction. I started studying my own mind, and I started realizing that a lot of the burnout, a lot of the stress, a lot of the overwhelm was something that I was creating in my own thinking. I also realized that I held an image of myself as somebody who was never doing enough, someone who didn't believe in herself, someone who did not feel she was worthy. And I started to redesign her. I created a version of myself that was powerful and successful and loved and beautiful in the body that I am in now. And what happened, some would say, is miraculous. I turned my business around. Things started to boom. They started to excel, and I started to bring things into my life that I would simply write down on a piece of paper. So much happened so fast that I started teaching law of attraction and manifestation to anyone that I knew. And it was so impactful. People loved it. I remember somebody said to me, when you become a coach, I'm going to be your very first client. And so that is what I did. I created an image of myself who was bold, who was fearless, who was powerful and strong. And I built a successful coaching business. I took everything that I learned and I applied it into my own life and my own business. And so I stand here today in front of you telling you how quickly life can change. I was making $3,000 a month in my online business when I started studying law of attraction, and here I am $15 million later in just under 2 years in a beautiful academy to help purpose-driven entrepreneurs create success in their own lives. I have countless clients with incredible wins. I have reached over 100,000 people with this content, and I have only just begun. So how can my story help you? It can do so in many, many ways. Most people ask me what I did, what action I took to change the course of my life, but nobody asks me what I thought. And that is where the secret lies. Being burnt out and uninspired is not a natural state, but something that you continually choose. So you can choose different and choose a different reality for you. The first step in making a change is self-awareness. So pay attention to how you feel right now. Put it in the comments either. If you are feeling uninspired or burnt out, let me know how you feel, and then tell me how you'd like to feel. The shift in focus can change everything for you. If you found this video helpful, then I would encourage you to subscribe. With gratitude, Kathleen Cameron.